Hey everybody, I'm super tired. I've been recording for hours, like legit like 5 hours. Just trying to get all these videos done. I don't know, my eyes are like kind of getting red to the point where I'm like, all right. So this will be my last video of the night. It's about midnight right now where I'm at. But I did want to do this for you guys because it is 30,000 subscribers, so it's super special to me, and you guys have been asking me to do this forever. So I just wanted to make a quick video talking about my BTS concert experience. As you guys know, that I was able to go to the BTS concert in Chicago thanks to a great friend of mine, Chris. Thank you so much. It's just the best thing, for real. I was so appreciative. I had a great time. You know, Chicago is amazing. And so just to start off, just the overall trip, 5 hours. I drove up there, me and Josh.
I rode on the way to Chicago for the concert, our first concert, both of our first concert. I don't know, you can see him. Keep your eyes on the road, sir.
It was a nice drive, for real. It wasn't all that bad. You know, I drove on the way up, he drove the way back. It was a little road trip. We stopped, grabbed something to eat.
Dance, boogie, 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 boogie. Okay, okay. Pull up on your block and I bleed it. Slide.
We finally made it to the hotel. Just hung out. The hostels where we were staying at. We weren't at a hotel, we were at a hostel. Which was still cool because we brought food to cook.
So, this is my bunk. This is Daquan's bunk down here. And we got some Doritos.
We actually have some video footage of our actual like vlog that we made, which I'll plug at the end of this video, where it was so much fun because we were just cooking, running around the city and stuff like that. We cooked a bunch of food and, you know, ate. Josh got a deep dish pizza from Chicago that he was looking to try. Overall, the trip was just amazing. We got to go see museums. We went to a space museum, art museum, history museum, the aquarium. It was really fun. Just Chicago itself, you know, just talking about the actual city itself. It was just really fun. Just amazing city. As far as the concert is concerned, like you guys do know, like this was my first concert. I've actually never been to a concert before. So I was kind of on the fence about how I felt about my first concert being a BTS concert, with like, since I wasn't a die-hard fan. And even now I'm not a die-hard fan. Like I'm a fan regardless. But you guys know how I feel when it comes to like ARMY and stuff like that. I just never really felt like I belonged in that, you know. But you guys always tell me otherwise, like, hey, you're ARMY, you know, suck it up. And so I kind of just let you guys handle that. As far as the concert was concerned, it was really cold. So I was super concerned about them, you know, like the guys going out there and performing in that cold. It was raining, just really raining really hard and just super cold. You could see your breath, and the concert hadn't even started yet, you know. Getting in was really easy, surprisingly. They had multiple lines. It was really smooth, just process getting in. I was thankful for that because I'm just like, I thought that it was going to be forever waiting in line. But no, we were only waiting in line for a little bit. Got right in there. It was super funny because we had a couple people look at us, and it was one of those looks to where you didn't know, like, if people were looking at you because you were black. Like, because we recognized that being black male guys who are into K-pop is kind of a thing. Like, I've been made aware of that as a black male, it's weird not weird, but it's different for me to be like into K-pop at all, you know, let alone actually be at a concert. But what was really cool was that we actually got recognized.
What just happened, Daquan?
Bro, we just got recognized. I wish we could have recorded it, but we needed to get her permission. She just recognized, she stopped us and was like, hey, are you guys YouTubers? And we're like, yeah, awesome. Me and Josh, we got recognized at the show. A couple people came up to us and was like, yo, I've seen your videos, I watched your videos, can I get a picture? So I don't know why we decided to do this, but we brought shirts. We had brought some shirts that we were going to do for a giveaway, and we brought them to the show. And we were just going to give them to people, but there were people who were coming up and were recognizing us, and we were like, oh my God, of course you can have a picture. This is crazy. This is surreal. This is absolutely mind-boggling to actually go to a city I've never been to before, and for somebody to know who I was, like to run up to me and to be like, I can't believe it's you. I'm so excited. Like, I'm nobody. Like, this is ridiculous. You shouldn't come up to me and be excited to see me. I'm just a guy with a YouTube channel who says things sometimes. Like, that's it. So it was just absolutely just otherworldly to be there and to experience that. Something that I never ever thought that I would actually experience. Like, somebody actually telling me they were excited to see me and that they watched my videos and that they never thought they would ever meet me in person. So I was just like, somebody followed me for a while. They followed me, and their mom finally came up and was like, hey, like, my daughter's been following you. She apparently watches your videos and stuff like that. Can she get a picture? And I was like, of course. Like, I'm sad that she didn't feel comfortable enough to come say hi to me. Like, I wanted everybody to know that if you wanted to just say hi, come here, let me hug you. You know, let me hug your face. So yeah, I had some shirts that we were going to do for a giveaway. We were going to use them for a giveaway, but I decided to give them to the people. They had them on their Twitter. So if you're actually watching this and you posted your picture like on a Twitter and you still have it, send it to me on an email. I'd love to like put it in this video and send it over to my editor, and he can just put it in this video so I can show like that it was real, that it actually happened, and how cool it was that you guys did that for me. And just like, you really made my night with that. And so the day really got started off like really good. Like, the concert was already just running on high energy. Like, I'm just over the moon at this point. Like, they could have ended the concert right there and I'd have been like, oh man, that sucks, but I still had a great time just walking in there, seeing all those people all happy and excited with their, you know, their bomb lights or whatever they're called. Just the excitement level was just, it was super high, and it made me feel like these people here who went to see this concert, they were so happy. And it was so good to see all these people so happy, just enjoying life and enjoying themselves, and to know that these people were like, probably did a lot to get there. They probably traveled far. Some of the people who I was staying with at the hostel were saying like they waited in line and they paid all this money. So it's just like, I'm glad you guys are here enjoying your time, enjoying your night, although it was freezing cold. So just getting in there was absolutely just fantastic. You know, it was super fun. We finally made it to our seats. They weren't like, they weren't, it's hard to explain where they were at. Like, we were kind of on the side, you know, like the stage is here, we're over here, like right there. So the front of the stage is here, we're like over here, like that, if that makes sense. You know, so we kind of have a view to where we can see them from the side, and we can still see the screens and stuff like that. So that's where on our vlog, if you see some of the actual footage of the performances that we have. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm ugging it, y'all. I'm done. Yeah, so we actually have fan cams that nobody really got to see. It's so crazy. Like, I want to repost them or something. Like, I might actually repost them just so you guys can see them, because I feel like the way that we posted them, people didn't get to see them. I don't know. Maybe on this video, if you guys want me to, like if I actually get enough people commenting on this saying, hey, repost those fan cams, I'll repost the fan cams. I really will. Because the amount of views that they got were weird, because we've seen fan cams get a lot of views. And it wasn't that we were posting the fan cams for views, but it was because of the fact that people were telling us how good the fan cams were, like how good quality they were, and how they were like, more people need to see this. And it's like, the camera's not shaky, the quality is so great, like please, like get this out there. And so I'm sitting here begging people to share it so more people can get to see the fan cam. Like, you know, if you feel like more people deserve to see it, I really want this to get out there. Like, you know, let them know like, hey, there's some good fan cams out there that you can see of this concert, of these guys really going out there and doing it. So just let me know what you guys think as far as reposting those fan cams, because I'll totally do it. You say less, you know, I have no issue with that. So when the concert actually begins, all I'm thinking about is how cold it is. I'm like, I don't know how long this concert's gonna last. I just know that I'm cold. It's raining. I don't know if they're gonna cancel it. I can see my breath. People is just like, I don't wanna get sick. That's just, it's windy. It's just, everything is just like, ugh. Like the weather just couldn't be more just not on our side. So the concert gets started. They all start coming out. The music is bumping. I can't remember what song they started with. If I had done this fresh, like after the concert instead of months later, I would be able to tell you exactly what song they started with. But I do remember what song I was ready to hear when I heard it. Like, I didn't realize I was ready to hear it until I heard it come on. Was that BTS Mic Drop. And I'm like, oh, that's my jam right there. Like, I like that. And I remember somebody looked at me weird because there wasn't a point there was only one point at the concert where I actually pulled my phone out, because I'm one of those kind of people that feels like I just want to see it. Like, I just really want to see it with my eyes. I don't need to record it. I don't need to, hey, Snapchat, Instagram. Like, I don't even think I posted about it on my Facebook or my Instagram. Nobody really knew that I was there but me, you know, and Josh. I posted about being in Chicago on my Facebook, but that was it. I didn't post anything on concert. I just enjoyed it. I was there. I watched it. I loved every bit of it. And so, like, there was only one point where people were looking at me weird, like turning, because I'm just sitting there, you know, bobbing, listening to music, but I'm not screaming. I'm not yelling, even though everybody around us is. That's not my thing. That's never really been how I've been. I'm not a screamy guy. I'm not like, you guys have watched my channel for a long time. I'm not I'm not like that. Like, I might laugh or something like that, but I'm never really like the type of person who you would think like, oh yeah, he would definitely go to a BTS concert and scream like a little girl. Like, that's never really been me. But I do really love it and I enjoy it, and I'm out there dancing, I'm feeling it. But I finally pull out my phone to just get the BTS mic drop when it's banging. I'm like, yo, this is my joint right here. I love this. And I guess a couple people next to me heard me and they're just like, that's weird. Like, I don't know, the look that they gave me made it seem like they thought I was weird for that. So I kind of peeped on that. I was just like, did they think that was weird? Am I weird? Like, do I not know how to, you know, be a fan at this concert? Am I like too black for this? You know? Because I'm just not being like that. I'm just totally out there like, yo, kill that. Kill that. Like, I'm just being me how I normally am. So, like, that was the song where they played that concert mix where the beat was going like bum bum doo doo bum bum, and it was like a whole solid 2.5, 3 minutes of them just dancing, and they're dancing in the rain. So, like, it's still sprinkling on them, and the stage is wet to where, like, they're stomping in the rain and the water's just splashing up, you know. And they got these white suits on in a couple of these performances where they're like laying down, like turning and falling on the ground, and like they're not slipping, they're not missing a step, but the stage is wet to the point where you can see water splashing up whenever they take a step. But they didn't miss a step. And just watching them go out there and work hard and perform in those kind of conditions, just as a dancer, like, I know what it's like to be in situations like that when you're not feeling too good or the conditions aren't really the best, but you still go out there and you do your best. And the amount of respect that I have for a performer who can do that and still effortlessly kill it is just boundless. I just have endless amounts of respect for any performer, dancer, singer, actor, anybody who can do that in unfavorable conditions and still kill it, and still go out there and pretend, and just not even pretend, but just it's not an issue for them. Like, you don't care, you brush it off, it's not a problem. Then they had a intermission where they just out there clowning and goofing off, and they're playing football with like a shirt, you know, just running around on stage like, move, you know, stiff arm, like. And it was just such a genuine moment of these guys just being silly. You know, we actually have that recorded in one of our fan cams, so I'll probably go ahead and re-upload those fan cams after this. It just depends on the reaction that I get, because a lot of stuff that I'm talking about is stuff that we actually have fan cams of. But yeah, just seeing that intermission was just super funny, you know, just to see them just be themselves. They were supposed to, I guess, go like, I don't know. I guess they were supposed to go change or go relax or go sit somewhere and warm up, but no, they came back out and were talking to the crowd, and you know, it was just crazy just to see that they just had this energy that they wanted everybody to feel. They were just vibing with everybody. Didn't care about the weather. They were just out there. And after the intermission, they went right back out there, had a couple solo performances. Jimin did his Serendipity, killed that, came out in like a bubble. Like he popped it like that. It was just like, that was fire. They all just, man, I didn't respect them the way that I did after. Like, I respected them before, after I knew how hard they worked on their routines and stuff like that, knowing they practiced like 16 hours a day. There was always respect there. But actually seeing it like in person, in the conditions that I saw it in, to where me and Josh are freezing, we got to keep our hands in our pockets because we're just like, but he's got his phone out because he's trying to get the FANCAM footage because he's like, I want people to be able to see this. I'm just like freezing, we're shaking, shivering, standing there. My legs hurt because they've been shivering for so long. Like I'm in pain at this point for how much shivering and how cold I am, like sitting out here. So I can only imagine what they're going through. And they just were dealing with it. They were just going out there and it was nothing to them, you know. The amount of respect that I have for people who can just do that and just did it for the fans and just made sure, kept reminding that they were doing it for the fans. It's so amazing, you know. So just endless amounts of respect and just admiration that I had to give to them after seeing the show. Because I'll admit that beforehand, like me and Chris even talked about it, I was just like, I don't want to go to the concert. Like, I'd rather take the tickets that you're giving to me and give them to somebody else who's been dying to go. I don't deserve to go. You know, I haven't been a diehard fan like that. There's some people who would spend their last dime to go. Who am I to go? You know? But I am kind of glad that I went, because it kind of gave me a newfound respect and a newfound understanding of just how much I needed to respect these guys, how different they were from other K-pop groups that I'm familiar with, and how comfortable I can feel with saying I rock with these dudes, you know? Like, I don't really care how people look at me when I say I rock with them, you know? Yeah, those are my guys, you know? And I don't mind saying that, where before I would have been like, yeah, they cool, you know? But now I'm just like, those the homies right there. Don't, you know, don't try to play them in front of me, because those are just my guys, you know? And so, like, it's kind of weird how it goes now, to where like I'll low-key find myself like, I don't attack people, but when people try to trash them, I'm there like, yeah, bro, like, you don't really know my guys like that. Like, those are my guys. Don't really try to trash my guys like that. So at the end was just absolutely spectacular. It was absolutely mind-blowing, like, because their ending, they were supposed to end, but the music just kept playing, and the music was so emotional because it felt like goodbye music. And they were like, we don't want to go. We're having so much fun, you know. So they literally walked to each corner, like each part of the stage, and were bowing and waving by, and, you know, just kissing, blowing kisses, like, just, and the music is still playing for like, it's like 10 minutes, like 10, 15 minutes of just them saying bye to everybody. Just, we love you. We don't want to go. We don't want to do this. Like, they stopped to give a speech before they left, and one of them, I can't remember who did it. I want to say it was Tay, who came out, and he was like, I believe I sound like a native English speaker. And everybody like freaked out, because he's like, I wrote a speech, and like, it was super short, because he's like, I wrote a speech. Do I sound like a native English speaker?
I'm not good at English. But I want to prepare and talk to you guys in English.
That's so wholesome.
I know you guys think I sound like a native speaker, right?
And everybody's like, whoa! And he's like, That's all I wrote. Like, and that was it. Like, everybody was just like, oh, like, dang, that's it. Like, it was literally like just like one sentence. Like, it was funny as hell. Like, me and Josh busted out laughing. I don't know if everybody else found it funny, but I know that we was cracking up because it was just like, that's it. Like, he wrote a speech that he sounds like a native English speaker, and that's it. If you don't think so, you don't think so. I don't care. That's what he sound like. And I just thought that was so funny to me. Like, it was one of my favorite parts of the concert. Like, actually, the whole parts of the concert, like, that was one of my favorite parts, just because it was so funny. But yeah, the outro, man, I don't know what song they played for the outro, but, like, it had me emotional. Like, I was emotional as hell. Like, yo, like, my heart. Like, I don't want y'all to leave either, my dude. Like, can y'all do something else? Like, bye, but dang, don't leave. Like, this hurts. Like, I was enjoying the hell out of myself. You know, and y'all making me feel like y'all really don't want to leave right now, and I believe you, and like, I don't want to believe you. I want to feel like you want to go home. I feel like you want to go to your trailer. I feel like you want to go warm. Like, we're all just freezing. We're just out there. Like, people are bawling their eyes out. Like, the girls next to me, like, even Chris, like, she's bawling her eyes out, just sobbing and boo-hooing and snot bubbling. Like, they're, oh my God, they're just falling all over the place just because they just can't contain themselves because of how emotional this outro is. And the music that they were playing with the outro, for some reason, like, if I heard it now, it would make me emotional because it feels like the music that you would goodbye to. Like, it was so inspirational and happy, but at the same time, it's like sad. Like, yay, I'm happy because we did this, but I'm sad it's ending. Like, that's literally, that sentence embodies that song. Like, I'm happy this happened, but I'm sad it's ending. That's this song. Like, that's its existence, is that, you know. So I don't know, like, remembering it all now after it's been some months, because we went back in April. I believe it was March or April. No, it was March, I believe. I think it was March, like late March. So it's been some months, damn near the end of the year since I've been there. But even now, you know, those memories still stick with me. It's one of the most fun times of my adult life. You know, I haven't really gotten to do much, and to realize that I got to do it because of YouTube. Because one day I decided that I wasn't going to just not do this, you know, like, I just said, hey, like, I feel like, you know, I have a lot to say. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot that I want to do. Let me just start recording me doing some stuff. And it happened to be that I started doing reaction videos. It wasn't really like where I initially was going to start my channel with reaction videos. It wasn't. I was going to start with skits. I was going to start with gaming. I was going to start with anime. I was going to start with so many different things. And it just so happened to be that some of the first videos I did was reaction videos. And I just found myself continuing to do them. And one day stumbled upon BTS because it was popular. Because it was a popular trending video, Fake Love. It was trending at the time. And me and Josh was like, hey, it's popular, let's cover it. You know, and it couldn't hurt. And as typical YouTubers, you know, I found this out because I was being a typical YouTuber looking for something that was trending to react to talk about, to go over, and ended up finding something that I really enjoy and a fandom that has supported me and pretty much resulted in the growth of over half of my channel. You know, this 30,000 subscribers is a big, huge chunk of this is thanks to you guys. You know, to you guys who support K-pop, and you guys have supported me, and you've stuck here with me because not only do you like the fact that I'm a black man who's able to admit that other guys are attractive, that I like K-pop and I'm not ashamed of it, that I like anime and I'm not ashamed of it, that I'm willing to cover different varieties of content here as good as possible, where I can watch a video of Lucas the spider talking about how hot it is outside. The growth of my channel has been amazing, you know, and I hate to talk about like going from the concert to this, but I feel like it's directly related because the feeling that I got from that concert is the feeling that I got after hitting 30,000 subs on the channel. And the fact that it's just awesome to me. It's just something that I never, like, I thought about it, you know, happening. I'm like, man, what if we hit 30,000? What if I hit 50,000? Like, you know, and I do have a goal to hit 50,000. Like, I'm always thinking about the next step. I'm always thinking about the next step, because when I hit 50,000, I'll be thinking about 60,000. When I hit 60,000, I'll be thinking about 75,000. When I hit 75, I'll be thinking about 100,000, you know. And when I hit 100,000, I'll be thinking about the next 100,000. I'm that kind of person where it's not that I'm not thankful for what I have. It's just about that I'm ambitious enough to be ready to hit the next goal. You know, I'm just ambitious enough to want more, you know, to seek more and to work hard for more. And so just knowing that I owe this to you guys, you know, I know you guys have been asking for it. And thanks to that person, I can't remember who exactly it was, but I saw your comment where you were like, hey, I'm still waiting for you to talk about your concert experience if you're ever going to do that. And I'm like, you know what? I've been meaning to do it. And at the time I was going to do it, but like I said, I was dealing with that issue of me being too nervous to record videos by myself. Now I'm comfortable enough to do that, to where if I have to do a video by myself, I'm going to just suck it up and do it. Without having Josh here, it took a lot of changes and a lot of me trying to be more confident in myself and not doubt myself anymore. Yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to go over that a little bit. I'll probably make another video specifically just talking about 30,000 subscribers and what it means to me. I'll probably go ahead and do that next, so I have one more video to do. But yeah, that's my BTS concert experience, and I'll plug some of the footage in this video just so you guys can see some of those fan cams. If you're watching this video, you probably just get to watch all the fan cams. I don't know how James is going to do this because I'm really putting it on him. James, I'm sorry. You got a lot to do. Yeah, you got a lot to do, my friend. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for all the love and support. It means the world to me. I hope I have a bright future when it comes to content creation. I look forward to having a long ride with you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you for coming out, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.